You think satire started with late-night TV, that romantic comedies were invented by Hollywood, that viral memes mocking politicians are a modern thing? Think again. Over 2,400 years ago, in the noisy, brilliant, chaotic streets of Athens, comedy was born, not as entertainment, but as ritual, as rebellion, as cultural therapy. And what they created, it's still running through every sitcom, every sketch, every TikTok trend that makes you laugh. And think, stick with us. This isn't just history. This is the origin of your sense of humor. And if you're new here, welcome. Hit subscribe and tap the notification bell. You won't want to miss what comes next. Before there were scripts, before there were theaters, there were processions. Wild, raucous, wine-fueled parades in honor of Dionysius. Yes, the same god behind tragedy. But this time, they weren't singing hymns. They were singing phallic songs. Yes, songs celebrating fertility, excess, and absurdity. These were called komos, rowdy, drunken, joyfully irreverent. And from that chaos, comedy emerged. Officially recognized at the city Dionysia festival around 487 BC, comedy wasn't just fun, it was sacred, it was necessary. Let us know in the comments. Did you know comedy and tragedy share the same divine origin? Drop A if this surprises you. Chapter 2, Old Comedy, the original satire machine. Enter Old Comedy. Think less sitcom, think more. Political roast meets fantasy musical meets stand-up special. The only surviving master, Aristophanes, his plays, built around one wild, impossible idea. A happy idea. Like women ending war by going on a sex strike, Lysistrata. Or flying to heaven to steal back peace, peace. Or creating a city in the clouds ruled by birds, the birds. The structure, brilliantly engineered. Prologue introduces the crazy idea. Parodos, chorus enters, often as frogs, wasps, or clouds. Argon, a fiery debate. Is this idea genius or madness? Parabasis, the chorus turns to you, the audience, and speaks directly. No fourth wall, just raw commentary on war, on leaders, on society. Episodes, chaos unfolds as the idea plays out. Komos, wild celebration, revelry, reconciliation. And the costumes? Exaggerated, absurd. Male actors wore padded outfits and oversized phalluses, not for shock, but as symbols of fertility, freedom, and Dionysian energy. Masks, caricatures, sometimes even portrait masks, spot-on roasts of real people like Socrates. This wasn't just funny, it was fearless. Could you imagine a play today directly mocking world leaders with masks and song? Tell us your thoughts below. Chapter 3, Middle Comedy. The transition. After the Peloponnesian War, society changed, and so did comedy. Middle Comedy, 404-336 BC, stepped back from brutal personal attacks. Less politics, more manners, less burning down the system, more mocking everyday life. The parabasis, gone, the chorus, shrinking. Sometimes playwrights just wrote, "A chorus goes here," skipping the song entirely. Plays became lighter, more mythological parody, more domestic satire. Only two of Aristophanes' later works, Assembly, Women, and Plutus, survive from this era. It was a bridge between rebellion and relatability. Chapter 4, New Comedy. The birth of the modern sitcom. Then came New Comedy, and with it, Menander. The Shakespeare of everyday life. No gods, no politicians, no giant phalluses, just people. Young lovers, strict fathers, clever slaves, lost daughters, secret identities. Sound familiar? That's because every romantic comedy, every sitcom, every will they, won't they plot. It started here. Structure, tight, emotional, full of misunderstandings, coincidences, and last-minute revelations. A young man falls for a girl, but she's a slave. Tragedy? No. Twist. She's actually a long-lost heiress. Happy ending. The tone, tragicomedy. Serious moments blended with farce. Moral dilemmas wrapped in laughter. Characters, not individuals. Archetypes, the grumpy old man, the scheming servant, the naive lover, the witty courtesan, each with their own mask, their own costume, their own walk. Even hair color was coded. Red for slaves, yellow for courtesans. The chorus, barely there, just musical breaks between scenes. This wasn't chaos, this was craft. What's your favorite sitcom trope? The secret identity? The strict parent? Drop it in the comments. We'll tell you which ancient Greek invented it. Chapter 5. Why this still runs the world. Greek comedy didn't vanish, it evolved. New comedy traveled to Rome, where Plautus and Terence adapted it, then to Renaissance Italy, then to Broadway, then to Netflix, then to your phone, that meme mocking your boss, old comedy. That rom-com where the leads keep missing each other, new comedy. That sketch show breaking the fourth wall, thank the parabasis. Comedy was never just about laughter. It was about truth, about holding up a mirror, cracked, colourful, chaotic, and saying, look, this is us. They laughed at gods, they mocked kings, they turned street processions into sacred satire. And what they built? It's still alive. In your favorite shows, in your late-night scrolls, in the way you laugh, to survive. So tell us, which era of Greek comedy speaks to you most? Old, middle, new? Let us know in the comments. If this changed how you see comedy, smash that like button. It helps us reach more curious minds like yours. Subscribe to the channel, because next week we're revealing how Roman theatre turned Greek drama into mass spectacle, gladiators, gods and all. And don't forget, tap the notification bell. You won't want to miss it. Share this with your comedy nerd, your theatre friend, your history lover, or that person who says nothing's original anymore. Spoiler, they're wrong. Because the greatest laughs were written before democracy had fully settled. And they're still echoing. Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and never underestimate the power of a well-timed joke in a 2,400-year-old mask.